So to start out my C2 analysis project, I made a few assumptions. The first was that the design of the 90 had to be pretty modern because it just opened in 2015. So I took this into consideration when thinking about the designer's intentions. Also, I made the assumption that the primary audience was going to be college students. Even though this brings out a little bit of personal bias considering I'm a college student. And I also made the incorrect assumption that the rhetoric, the hidden rhetoric within the fresh food company was insignificant when people had to make choices about their food. My observation process started first with just me going and walking around the fresh food company for about 15 minutes. I walked around, saw each station individually, took into account just the literal meaning of everything and just a general feel for the environment. On the second day, I spent over an hour in the fresh food company, and I observed each station directly, what it was serving on that day, what were the options. And then as I sat down and observed further, I noticed that there was a difference in popularity between each station. So I could see how many people were at this healthier food station as opposed to this less healthy food station. And the number of people usually correlated to more people in a healthier station, which was fairly surprising to me. And I quite unsuccessfully tried to investigate whether people were observing the nutrition signs at each station, because I really would have had to ask each person individually, take a big poll, which would have been rather difficult. From this research, though, I learned a few things. I learned to prepare always to be surprised, because evidence has a way of changing people's minds. Like before I started this, I thought that the hidden rhetoric within the 90 had very little effect on people's nutritional choices. But once I talked to the two gentlemen, Ben Bozer and Tucker Strand, who then assured me that they were making healthier choices solely upon the options available at the food court, which changed my mind completely. I also learned to pay attention to the little things, because the little things such as like the little fruit baskets on the side of each station, or the note card sized nutrition facts at each station, these act like hints while you're acting like an investigator to further catalyze your analysis and make conclusions based upon these little hints. And also remember that no conclusion or research or theory that you may come up with is infallible, and that if new evidence is present, to always change your mind in light of that new evidence. But this analysis really opened my eyes to hidden rhetoric and hints elsewhere in my life, throughout culture, music, different public rhetoric in spaces such as a gymnasium or whatever it may be. And I learned from this analysis process that analytics can be applied to almost any form of life to make you a better critical thinker.